Football fans and video gamers have had this night circled on their calendar.
Fox 13 Sports' Rick Aaron joins us from West Valley City with the reason why. Rick, what do you got there?
Bob, it's all about this. It is Madden Football 2011, and it comes out tonight at midnight. They're having a tournament here at GameStop in West Valley City. Dozens of hardcore gamers and football fans out here taking part in this, and this is really a big deal. This is the 22nd edition of this game. It has sold over 85 million copies and generated over $3 billion in revenue in the lifetime of the game. Joining me now is Andrew Valdez. Andrew, you organized this event. Why are all these people out here to get their hands on a video game?
They're here because we're tailgating. It's NFL, it's Madden. Tomorrow everyone calls in sick. Don't go to school. It's football.
There's a lot of sports games out there. There's a lot of football games out there. Why is Madden so special?
It's the best one out there. It's made other companies not make football games. It's Madden. It's authentic. It's the real deal.
Aaron Hansen has been out here since 3 o'clock this afternoon. He wants to get his hands on the first copy. Aaron, why come out here and camp out to get a game like Madden?
Because Madden is the coolest game out there at the moment. You know, it's the newest Madden, so why not be the first person to get your hands on it?
It's a big party out here. We'll tell you, it's going to be going on late to the night. They figured they'll be here till 1 in the morning. But let's move out of the virtual video game world and into the world of real football, where all of the college teams in the state of Utah now have their fall camps going because Utah State had their first practice this morning in Logan. The Aggies returned 20 starters from last year's team that went 4-8 in Gary Anderson's first season as head coach. Senior quarterback DeAndre Burrell is back for the Aggies, but two of his main offensive weapons are injured. Stanley Morrison, the wide receiver, broke his foot, and Robert Turbin, the speedy running back, blew out his knee back in January. He may not be able to return this season either.
We got a couple guys missing, from last year that played, but, overall, I feel like we're a better team mentally and physically, and just we're in the system now, so we should have a lot better season.
We've got 4 backs that we think are going to be quality backs. We'll see when we get the pads on. The injury to Stanley, someone needs to make plays in the wide receiver position. So that is a big question mark in camp. What wide receiver is going to come in and make those plays that Stanley was capable of making for us, because we have not seen that yet, but we're only one practice into it.
USU opens their season September 4th at Oklahoma. Meanwhile, the University of Utah announced today that there are only standing room tickets left for their opener September 2nd against Pittsburgh. All of those seats in Rice-Eccles Stadium have been sold out. The Utes had their 4th practice of the fall this morning. Kyle Whittingham saying that his defense dominated this session, saying that the offense, well, they were a little bit disappointing. Maybe they're reading too many of their own press clippings. The Utes have 8 starters back on offense, including sophomore Jordan Wynn at quarterback and 6th-year senior Matt Asiata at running back. The Utes will put on the full pads for the first time tomorrow. They'll start their two-a-days on Wednesday and have their first scrimmage on Thursday. Meanwhile, BYU had their second practice of the fall this afternoon, and the key word at Brigham Young is young. Head coach Bronco Mendenhall estimates that out of 64 members of his traveling squad, 50 would be freshmen, redshirt freshmen, and sophomores. The Cougars have a 2-man race going for the starting quarterback position. Junior Riley Nelson completed 10 of 17 passes for 139 yards and a touchdown today. Freshman Jake Heaps was 6 of 9 for 47 yards. BYU has 3 more morning practices this week. Then the public is invited to come out and watch on Friday when they begin two-a-days. Now to baseball, the Salt Lake Bees hosting the New Orleans Zephyrs tonight at Spring Mobile Ballpark. It's the second of a 4-game series, and New Orleans jumped on top just 5 pitches into the game. That's when Scott Cousins smacks a Fernando Rodriguez pitch high and deep to right field and over the wall for a leadoff homer. The Zephyrs go out in front in 1-0, but the Bees would answer back in the bottom of the first inning. Terry Evans doubles, then Michael Ryan comes up and sends one straight up the middle to bring Evans home. Right now, the Bees and the Zephyrs are tied at 3 apiece in the bottom of the 8th inning. So the fun continues out here in West Valley. We've got the barbecue going. We've got people camped out waiting for their chance to buy Madden. It's Madden Mania out here, and a lot of people, like Andrew said, going to be a little bit late or maybe not even showing up for work or school tomorrow after they're up all night playing this video game. Guys?
Yeah, we should probably tell people we are not saying don't go to work or
right.
call and sick that gentleman was.
Yeah, absolutely. But some people might be sick tomorrow. Who knows?
I feel a little flushed myself.
Did you hear him cough like that?
Yeah. Well, I'm participating in Steve Madden shoes. There's a big, as opposed to, so I'll go to the sale, you do the sports.
I don't think these guys are interested in Steve Madden shoes, though.
Okay. Rick, thanks so much.
You got it.